Right here. Sit down. Thank you, girl. All right, come on, let's go. Gotta love a good dog. Hey, I was out, me and Miss Daisy, as you can see, we're not hunting today. This place is not open for deer hunting right now. But we just came out this morning. I'm truly blessed to live close to some really good public land all around, every direction from the house. And so we come to town this morning, got us something to eat, and just going for a little walk right here. A beautiful day. And may hunt this afternoon. I think we probably will hunt this afternoon. I got a pretty hot spot I've been saving. And well, not really saving, I just hadn't hunted it yet. But we're gonna probably ease in there, Lord willing, this evening. I put a lock on in there a while back, and I gotta go. I'm gonna go set it or get it out, one or two. Probably go set it and bring it out at the same time. But anyway, I'm out here walking, and I was thinking, I talk to a lot of hunters, and a lot of people will be commenting on my videos and things like that. And some guys will get discouraged. They spend a whole lot of time in the stand and maybe not shooting nothing or seeing nothing. And I mean, that's like that sometimes. But I just wanted to, I'll tell what I do. When I killed the last deer that I got. I had set that same stand, you know, not in a row or nothing, but several times. I set it 3 times and did not even see a deer the last 3 times I set it. And so I knew just from the sign there's a whole lot of deer coming through there. So I went back and set it again, and blam, shot one. And so you got to have confidence in your scouting, or it's easy to get I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, discouraged. It's easy to get discouraged, and you won't go. And it's easy to get burnt out. And you got to be rewarded for your efforts if it's only in seeing deer. If I'm seeing deer pretty regular, whether I'm shooting one or not, it keeps my hopes up and keeps me after them. So how do you get to that point where you see deer a lot? And in short, there's no shortcuts, and I'm talking mostly hunting public land. Is you got to walk, you got to scout, you got to learn to read sign, and you hunt the best sign you see. And one thing people make a whole lot of mistakes is they'll walk a little bit and then go, it's getting time to climb. They got limited days to hunt and scout. It's time to go climb. They'll go climb on something that really ain't hot when you should have kept walking. If you don't even climb the entire weekend, you walk till you find something that gives you a high percentage to hunt. And that's where a lot of people mess up. I got to change arms here. A lot of people mess up like that. They hunt places that ain't on fire because, I mean, they've not found anything hot. I walk till I find something hot. I've only climbed, I think, I'd have to go back and count them, but I think I've climbed 19 times and I've killed 7 deer. And I've seen deer most every time. Maybe 5 of those times that I didn't see deer. And I had some really close calls a couple times. One time on a nice buck where I just picked the wrong tree to climb. I should have got him. But anyway, it's being hog sign over there. It's scouting. Scouting is what does it. The hunting part comes after you've done a whole lot of scouting. If I had to come up with the ratio of scouting time to sitting down in the tree stand time, it would probably be like 90 to 10. I mean, if that makes any sense what I'm saying. It's not, I mean, I'll walk and walk and walk and walk and walk. And you guys probably see a lot of that on videos, and I just won't climb a place that ain't hot. And I'm gonna get into our acorns are about dropped out in a lot of places. And then yesterday I saw a bunch of swamp chestnuts that's still on the tree. So like standing right here in these hardwoods, the wind's blowing, I don't hear, there's no acorns falling. So the deer are probably scrounging. They'll be eating these acorns up probably almost to the end of November, if they ain't already gone. And then you'll start hunting browse. And so anyway, I'm gonna do a video coming up about, I'm about to go over there to the hills over there and start hunting at the end of this week. And I'll be going over there and trying to show what little I know about hunting in pines and in places where there are no masts. It's all browse and travel. And maybe that'll help some guys with their scouting. But it's right now, this time of year, even though it's like halfway deer season, you start building on next year's hunting. You start building on next year's hunting success. And because this trash is fun, I'm telling you, just walking in the woods, especially if you got a partner like I got right there. She wants to sniff everything, but it's fun. And I love to do it. You learn something every time you hit the woods. That right there makes me smile. Big sign. But you learn something every time you get in the woods. So don't get discouraged. It's all about, man, listen at the bees right here. Y'all hear that? Plenty of honeybees right here. It actually looks like yellow jackets. We're gonna leave those guys alone. About a dozen yellow jackets caused my buddy Brandon McElmore like to almost run over me like a bull one time. Beautiful country in here. But anyway, the scouting is what makes it successful, not time spent sitting down in a mediocre spot, in my opinion. Any of the successful hunters I know, Mr. Warren Womack, you should ask him sometime how many miles he walks per tree he climbs. Chris Bikes, if you watch any of his videos, he'll tell you, a lot of them, he'll say, hey, I walked like 4 miles today and this is the best place I found. But it had plenty of sign or he wouldn't have climbed on it. I've seen in many of his videos, he'll tell you right then, he goes in there and if it ain't hot, he's going back to the house and walks some more before he climbs. So this stuff is fun, but the legwork brings success. And there again, I'm talking about public land hunting. If you guys got private land, you know, a lot of people, I love public land above private land simply because of the freedom I have. Now, if you're a guy that has feeders and stuff, and ain't nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it if you have the land to do it on. And then you spend more setting time and you don't worry about scouting. The deer finds you. But like me on this public land, it takes a whole lot of walking to be successful to find places to hunt. But then, as you find them really good spots, next year they're probably gonna be hot again. So that's a big plus for you. Just a short video. I talking to some guys that were discouraged. They make out like, you know, I'm super successful. I'm not a great hunter. I just cover ground, and I only hunt something that's hot. And it's so like I'm saying, we into the season about halfway, and I'm retired. Can hunt anytime I want to, pretty much. And I just don't climb a whole lot. When I climb, I expect to kill a deer or see a deer. Don't always happen, but the footwork is what gives you that confidence. But just some rambling there. I just wanted to, for the sake of just them couple guys I was talking to the other day, you know, you got to stick with it, but climbing with confidence is what you have to do to be successful. If you're just climbing trees and not really scouting and climbing hot sign, then you're not going to see a lot of deer more than likely. So there you go. I'm out here today. I got my sword with me today. We about to sit on a log and have church. What a beautiful morning to do it. So thank y'all for watching my videos right here. I'm having a good season deer hunting. And for those who want to know, they say, what do you do with all them deer? We eat them. We eat every one of them. My son and Miss Heather, they like deer meat. So between 4 grown folks, we eat up a lot of deer meat. And he took some home with him the other day, and he has access to the freezer and can get all he wants. So we eat them. They don't nothing go to waste. So you fellas, get out on foot. Bring your sword with you, and sit down a little while and read the word and be thankful for the blessings that you have. And then you'll find somewhere to hunt and sit on it. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all keep the good Lord first. See you on the next video.